Hello and welcome back to C's Brain.
And that clap was Jory killing a spider.
No, it wasn't. I wish it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
How could you do that? That was gonna bite me and I was gonna become a radioactive Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, this level has a lot of
why
these
would you do
wizard
that,
guys just messing with platforms and stuff.
No, I'll just have a
Reminds me of
second
that
head
one level in
grab.
Spyro 3 with Fairy Castle or something.
Yeah, it's basically a similar thing to that. Anyways, you said you wanted to continue the conversation from last time, Joey. Do you have anything
Yeah, so we're
else to say
talking about
it?
console generations and how they're either going to extend to ridiculous lengths just to be relevant, or just die out completely.
I mean, I don't really have much else.
I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening.
Well, you gotta think about it this way. It's extremely expensive to be producing so many copies of a AAA game and releasing them to stores.
I mean,
It's so much easier to do it purely in digital distribution, which is why console manufacturers want to make it so that
I mean,
games just don't. There are no more storefronts because it's just a pain in the ass for them.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, like, even if like they completely go digital, the consoles can still exist with with console shops and stuff like that. So
Yeah, but at that
I'd
point,
rather
then
not
people
have
are just gonna
digital
start
only,
using
though.
computers anyway.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
There's something about having a physical copy, you know?
yeah,
True, there is, and that's why the current generation didn't lose it, despite they so desperately wanted to.
Yeah.
Because like I was in a comment like thing about this because to talk about Spyro as well. I was in a comment section about the or a comment like conversation about how like you know how everybody's in a big uproar about how like we don't want 2 and 3 to be digital.
Yeah, because they like.
It's like apparently because that's like what gaming companies want it to be nowadays or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want it. They want things to be digital,
But
which
it's I don't feel like it's a safe thing though, to be honest, because because like I also worry about because of how like okay, as of this recording, the Nintendo Switch Online thing just became a thing.
Quite yesterday.
Like yesterday. But here's the thing. I learned apparently, you know how like you can just say like, oh, maybe like cloud save data and all that, right?
I know where you're going with this.
Have you heard about how Nintendo's doing their cloud save?
It's completely ridiculous. Like,
Tell
the moment
me
your
more.
sub ends, gone.
yeah. So you know how like other companies or whatever, like if something goes wrong with your cloud saves or whatever, it gives you like, I don't know, maybe like a 5-month period of like you letting you just fix it, so it doesn't just immediately kill your content or whatever. Apparently, what Nintendo's doing is like as soon as something goes wrong with your cloud saves, it's immediately just wiped from the server or whatever.
No, not even the cloud saves. The moment your sub ends.
Yeah, and
Wait, so
Wait,
you
that's
lose
actually
all
really
of your
dumb. What the heck?
saves the second your sub ends?
The moment your sub
say
ends,
that
you
can't
lose all
pay
your cloud
sub
save.
because it's on a direct debit.
it's the cloud
over a day, or you're paying it by freaking cards because
Yeah.
you don't because you're a child basically.
Yeah,
You lose all of your content.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
That's gonna kill completionists within the next generation.
That's all.
Just
I mean-
not gonna
I
exist
mean-
because they're gonna think
also just a sign
I can't keep it anyway. So what's the point?
I think it's also just a sign of Nintendo still being a step behind in the current generation.
in
No,
terms of,
there's not a step behind there. They're just a step sideways off the cliff.
I think, well,
Like,
at
because, like,
the
no,
very
I'm sorry.
least, at the very least, it is. Hold on. At the very least, it is just the cloud saves. Like, if you have your game saved normally, then it will be fine for you. But for the people that want to use cloud saves, it's a complete slap in the face.
But here's the other thing though, because obviously when Nintendo's online thing was announced, you obviously need to compare it to how the other companies are doing it.
Yeah.
Because PlayStation at least gives you, I think, at least a month to renew your PS Plus to get your thing back. Whereas Xbox Live,
Xbox Live, it
even if
stays
you don't
forever.
have, as long as you have an Xbox Live account, not even the gold membership, they'll keep it for you.
Yeah, it's like you have to have some kind of leeway. You can't just be like, okay, your sub's ended.
And I doubt the low price is the justification.
Yeah, it's like I can understand giving them some leeway. Like it's obviously not going to be quite as robust as the competition because it's like what, a third of the price. But at the same time, you kind of have to expect some kind of quality control.
Yeah, again, you can't expect everybody to be able to pay for everything straight away.
Yeah.
No matter how loyal they are to you.
Yeah. And people are reasonably upset about pretty much the online, like, in general.
As Hub said, the announcement was also very underwhelming.
Yeah, because like, here's the thing, like the direct they had that officially like showed off like all the features and all that. That was pretty much all we already knew about it, and it was like the last time for them to really make a difference and make it seem worth like buying for, but they didn't.
Yeah, it didn't help. It was only like a few days. It was only like 5 days away from it.
Yeah. And,
Here's the thing, though.
know.
Here's how I see it. They should have just had the online pay thing from the start, regardless, and then this problem wouldn't exist. I mean, well, the problem would still be a shit system. But then people wouldn't be so pissed about the alleged enticement that they're trying to do. It's like, oh, look what you can have, but after this date you gotta pay for it because we're douchebags.
Yeah, because I hear a lot of like these similar complaints of we have to pay for something we used to do for free, and I can understand that.
Here's the thing. Xbox Live it only existed halfway through the first Xbox's life.
Yeah.
PlayStation Online, hardly anyone actually used the PlayStation 2's free online, and then it was there day one with the PS3.
Yeah. But like, I don't think it would sting as bad as like if the features weren't so like just half-baked.
Also, because I have to mention it, and it sounds a dick move to say, if you don't want to pay for an additional online service, get a computer.
Yeah.
The only thing I
You're
can
already
give
paying
credit
for your internet anyway. So.
I was gonna say, if I'm gonna give credit to like the PC gaming and all that, you don't have to pay for the online services in the game itself.
Yeah. I mean, I get that.
MMOs excluded.
Yeah, but that's because that was on a subscription thing.
Yeah, but like,
and that also happened because of the creation of the internet and how that happened back 30 years ago.
I bet you though, like if Nintendo said, "Oh, okay, so the reason why we're doing it, like making you pay for online subscriptions now is because we need that money to like have servers run consistently."
It's Nintendo.
And like have
they're only doing it because they want money in a field that they can see their competitors getting money in. Okay, that's the reality.
Yeah. I get that, but my point is like if they did say we're using this to get better online connection servers and stuff, and we need these subscriptions and money to keep that stuff consistent. Like if they said that, I think the backlash would be a lot less significant than it is. But the fact that they haven't said anything, and we're basically paying for what was, I mean, it's not the worst online ever, but it has like issues sometimes, and
it's limited. Also, Spyro's face.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That happens like all the time in these speedways. But yeah, if they just did that, then I think the backlash would be a lot less significant.
I mean, it's obvious the paid servers are going to be better.
I mean, they better be.
Well, we'll know when Splatfest comes.
Yeah,
I mean, fanboys' opinions of me be damned in what I'm about to say. Xbox Live is still the best paid-for online service.
Explain.
PSN, like, okay.
Actually, no, I agree with him.
Oh, Amanda Shofine, by the way.
Actually, I agree with Joe with this. I think Xbox has the best online service.
Yeah, also
Party
Amanda
Chat
Shofine.
existed first and was always better than PSN, and even because on PlayStation, okay, I'm using arguments from 10 years ago, but okay.
Go for it.
And PlayStation's party chat, you couldn't be in a game while using it, whereas
Yeah.
Xbox, even when it was just before party chat, there was still the private chat system,
Yeah.
and you could still play a game with the private chat system.
Yeah.
And what else? Because that's usually my biggest argument. Okay, yes, granted, PlayStation has the most exclusives, but we're not talking about that. at the
we're just
moment.
talking about the
we're talking about the quality
it's
of the
we're not
irrelevant.
and what it provides, right?
Yeah, we're not
It's irrelevant at the moment.
Yeah, we're not necessarily talking about like quality of games themselves, just the online service in and of itself.
Yes, we're talking about what Microsoft and Sony are doing, not anything anyone is putting on those consoles and the deals that
Yeah.
go with those.
Yeah.
Also, Jason, you mentioned with the online saves recovery thing, you have to continue paying your PSN to keep them, otherwise after a certain amount of time you just lose them flat out.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, you're right, because I think you get at least a month away, but
Yeah.
but wait, I also mentioned Xbox Angle in a live account.
Yeah, because I have like quite a few like Xbox Live Gold games.
Yeah.
With Xbox Live Gold, you get 3 games a month.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is
You get 2 at the
jump.
beginning and 1 later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be 2 Xbox One games and a 360 game, but it often ends up being 2 indie games and a
Yeah.
Xbox.
It-
Whereas PlayStation just offers discounts. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, Xbox still offers amazing discounts with the games for live.
Yeah,
thing.
they tend to be like not necessarily smaller games, but like what you call it?
Smaller and older games, because I
Yeah,
got Watch
yeah.
Dogs as well for Games with Gold.
Yeah.
A game that I was interested in but would never buy.
Yeah.
Played a bit, but never completed it. It's budget Grand Theft Auto with a phone that hacks the universe. I mean, there's a lot of reason for it, but we're not
And-
talking about that. Now,
Apparently,
I'm not
yeah.
going to mention. I'm going to already discount the other Xbox paid service that requires Xbox Live to be paid for and something else, which gives you an next to unlimited. Well, okay, so it's not unlimited library of games, but yeah, that gives you it's the Game Pass thing. That gives you a shit ton
that
of games
Yeah.
for that month, which can change month to month, but you also get free games on top of that.
Yeah. And yeah, it's been the Nintendo Online service has been talked about ad nauseum at this point, but yeah,
I haven't heard the conversation.
oh, this guy.
Listen carefully, Spyro.
I always remember this dragon in particular.
Area in the artisan home.
No, but
Is it
like
yellow?
people have been like complaining about the Nintendo Online like everywhere, and yeah.
Well, I think I think it's justified given what they say
Yeah.
we're getting, and it seems like that's all we're getting. Plus, I think we mentioned. I think I was in were you part of the discussion, Harry? We were like
Talking about what?
no, we know. Oh, sorry, I know what I'm gonna say. You know what the biggest problem? One of the bigger problems is also
What's that?
how the NES thing is apparently supposed to be a replacement for the Virtual Console.
Yeah, like I don't mind that in concept, but the thing is, oh, what the hell? Oh, okay.
That was
that's
rabbit,
something
yeah.
on the part. No, it isn't.
Okay. But the thing the problem I have with that is the fact that apparently we're only getting 3 NES games per month, and that just sounds like how that's gonna take forever to get like a decent amount of decent amount of NES.
Not to
games
mention,
on
it
there.
doesn't guarantee any
Yeah.
of the games that you actually want.
Yeah.
You know what
And
else
I
heard
can
about
tell
that?
you flat out that the first 3, 1 or 2 of them are going to be Mario games.
Well, here's the thing. They're launching with like 20, so that's fine. But every month after that is only 3 games, which is just laughable to me.
You know what I also heard?
Well,
This is going from the same video that told me about how bad the cloud save data is. Apparently, if for Nintendo as well, if you say you don't have internet for like a week or so,
yeah.
apparently then it just gets rid of the games off your thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
what?
Like you have to like.
You're kind
I
of
don't-
eliminating another part of the best parts about the Switch being its portability.
I don't understand what they're doing with this, like, at all.
Okay, so
don't
here's the
either.
thing. Like, this year I've been on 3 different holidays, and I've taken my Switch on all of them, actually, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, there's
and
a
I was
reason
on
why
those
people love the
holidays for
Switch.
over a week and didn't, on each of those 3 times, one of them I had internet, and I didn't even play my Switch then because we just watched Netflix and actually did things.
Why doesn't
And
Switch
also I
have
left half
Netflix?
of my library at home, so...
Yeah,
I think I had, like, Mario Kart and Splatoon.
yeah. But like, I don't
When
know.
you're on holiday or on a plane, you want to be playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. But like, something needs to be done. Like, they can't be this ignorant to just ignore everyone just complaining about this.
I doubt they're also just trying to be different.
Yeah, I don't want it to just be different for the sake of it, because sometimes
Different doesn't mean good.
yeah, sometimes
No,
there's a
yeah, no.
reason.
Just like special
Different
doesn't mean
different means
better.
inconvenient in this case.
Yeah, sometimes there's a reason why the other companies do what they do. Yeah, but you know.
Oh. Conversation ends, so does Spyro's life.
Spyro just couldn't take the online service, so he just died.
He's like, fuck it, not
Wait,
doing
my
this
games are
shit.
becoming digital.
Man.
His games have been digital for ages. I mean, Harry's playing this off the... Wait, are you playing actual copies?
No,
or are you
no,
playing
Spyro-
these PSN store
P-
digitals?
Spyro 1 and 2 are digital.
But you insisted on using a disc for Spyro 3 for probably no reason.
No, there's a good reason for
There's
that.
a reason.
There's a lot of good reasons for that, but
We'll probably explain that next because I think the part's ending.
I might just talk about that in Spyro 3 itself. But yeah, it's probably gonna end soon, so
Let's see. Yeah, it's
Well,
about then.
thank you for
I think
watching,
we're just having
and-
Crystal Flight.
we've got like 20 seconds.
Good to know that
One.
was a good part of this video. See you guys next time. Bye.
Yep.
And we're
Thanks
just,
for watching. Next time we will have a different subject of conversation that does not involve consoles or freaking online architectures.
yeah, I think we pretty much said all we
Because
needed
otherwise
to.
you'll just stop watching. Please don't. We need you. Please subscribe.
Subscribe to me, but everyone else sucks though. Bye. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, I think we've covered pretty much what we needed on that subject.